Thank you, Councilor Hermie. Also working with Hermie is Finance Committee Head Rina Francisco, Managing Director, UM. Exhibits Committee Head John P. Guzman, GM of Denso Media Philippines. And the co-chairman of the ICE Awards, Unel Quirejero, Media Director, Liquid Thread, Starcom Media Desk. Okay, working directly with me, working directly with the chairman, our Programs Committee Head, Gladys Basimilio, CEO of Carat and President of MSAP. PR and Publicity Chairman, Mary Buenaventura, CEO, Omnicom Group. Mary did all of this, so thank you, Mary, for the very hard work of your team. Manny Hermosa, partner, Club Media. He's the head of the sports committee. And admin and registration committee head, Chris Cepeda, media director, Starcom Media Desk. So from all of us, a warm welcome to Ascendant, the 2017 Media Congress. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Venus, for that warm welcome. Oh, for the Execom, kindly be on stage for a quick photo op. Message, let us please welcome our guest speaker for this morning, who came to express the support of the city of Baguio and to represent Baguio City. Mayor Honorable Mauricio Dumagan, we have with us this morning is Baguio City Administrator Attorney Carlos M. Canela.
Thank you very much, Mix.
Welcome, sir.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Morning. The distinguished officers and members of NSAP, Media Specialist Association of the Philippines, whose officers have been introduced, at least the members of the Executive Committee, the main organizers of the Third Media Congress. Please allow me to greet especially the ladies and the gentlemen that met us in Baguio on March 31. I remember the head of the team is Miss Venus Nabalta. Let's put our hands together. Miss Sting Navarro. Pam Bausa. Hermie De Leon. And of course, the 101 supporter of the chairperson, and also with personalized support, Mr. Egay Nabalta. Allow me to greet also fellow gentlemen who are from Baguio, Mr. Mon Cabrera of Camp Johnny Gamano, the main venue of your Congress, and his companion Mark. May I also greet our acting tourism, city tourism and special events officer, Mr. Joma Rivera. Please allow me to greet the industry partners. Ladies and gentlemen who are sponsoring this event, I bring you the warm greetings of our beloved City Mayor, the Honorable Mauricio G. Dumagan, and the warm greetings and gratitude of the people of Baguio for choosing the cool and vibrant City of Pines as venue for the 3rd Media Congress. I understand this is the first outside Metro Manila. Thank you, maraming salamat po. After our initial meeting in Baguio City on March 31, 2017, your LGU partner, the City of Baguio, wasted no time to undertake necessary preparations for this very important event set to happen in our beloved city. As the gracious host, the full support of the City of Baguio later on as our tangible commitment for the success of the 3rd Media Congress. In the tradition of the ancients, Joma, please may have it, which even at that time have given great respect to honor what is written and is encapsulated in the expression, "It has been written, so it shall be done." I shall bestow this administrative order later on. Please allow me to read a portion of it. This is Administrative Order number 60, series of 2017, entitled Declaring the 4th to the 10th of September 2017 as Media Congress Week in the city of Baguio and setting forth guidelines for this purpose. Whereas the Media Specialists Association of the Philippines shall hold their 3rd Media Congress here in the city of Baguio from 6 to 9 September 2017. Whereas, aside from the MSAP, the United Print Media Group, the Kapisanan ng mga broadcasters sa Pilipinas, the Outdoor Association of the Philippines, the Outdoor Media Advocacy Group, and the Internet and Mobile Marketing Association of the Philippines shall also compose the organizing group. Whereas, the 3rd Media Congress is expecting more than 2,000 delegates and participants from media and marketing industries as well as from the academe. Please allow me to omit the rest of the whereases. I will go to the last whereas. Whereas, in recognition of the significance of this event and its contribution to the city's tourism and economy, there is a need to set policies to demonstrate our support to this endeavor. Now, therefore, I, Mauricio G. Dumogan, City Mayor, by virtue of the powers vested in me by law as Chief Executive of the city, do hereby declare the 4th to the 10th September of 2017 as Media Congress Week in the city of Baguio and setting forth the following guidelines. Section 1. The implementation of the Baguio number coding scheme shall be suspended for all vehicles of participants and support groups bearing the authorized 3rd Media Congress 2017 vehicle pass provided by the organizers from 4 to 8 September. Section 2. All concerned government agencies and city department heads are hereby directed to extend full support in this endeavor by, among others, Office for City Administration and City Tourism and Special Events Office shall serve as the overall coordinator for this endeavor. All city department heads shall allot available vehicles and drivers to ferry guests to and from their hotels and seminar venues. Let me skip some more because I know I'm given 5 minutes only for this.
And 1 hour.
This is important. Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region shall provide assistance to showcase the Cordillera culture throughout the 3rd Media Congress and the produce arts and crafts of Baguio through the Saturday market. The Philippine Military Academy shall provide color and honor guards during the culminating awarding ceremonies on 9 September 2017. Baguio City Police Office shall provide escort to VIPs, security in all venues identified, and traffic management. The City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council and Emergency Medical Services shall provide standby medical and rescue services. The Sports Office shall provide assistance in the fun run and other sporting activities. The General Services Office shall provide and assemble parachute tents at the Camp John Hay camping grounds on 8 to 9 September 2017 for the Media Congress Farmers Market. Section 3. This is the second to the last. Universities and schools are hereby enjoined to extend support to this endeavor by assigning 80 student interns to serve as ushers, usherettes, secretariat, and documenters. Section 4, the business sector shall extend all cordialities for the success of the Media Congress 2017. This order takes effect immediately, and all previous orders or parts thereof inconsistent with this order are hereby repealed or modified accordingly. Issued this 22nd day of May 2017 in the city of Baguio, Philippines. Signed, Mauricio G. Damogan, City Mayor. Please present this commitment of our city to this CEO, chairperson.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this. You really rolled out the red carpet for the 2017 media. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Attorney Canilao. Attorney, I'm sure the Exicom Attorney Canilao is really giving a big boost, of course, with the scope of the administrative order, and this is just the motivation that they need for their Media Congress to be a success on September. All right, so let's get down to business and let's get to what's really going to happen in the 2017 Media Congress, as it promises to feature global and local speakers with fresh voices and presenting different perspectives and new lenses in our country. To talk more about the exciting plans for Ascendant is the 2017 Media Congress is MSAP President and Programs Chair, Ms. Gladys Basilio.
Hi everyone. Gutom na ba tayo? I was given 10 minutes, so I have 10 pages. Now I'm just giving seminar, or even if I have one-on-one conversation with young planners, I always say this is not the same industry I joined more than 20 years ago. But hey, I survived. And a lot of our colleagues here. In today's world, everything is quicker, on demand, and perpetually turned on. As media specialists, we feel this change more than anyone else because we are at the forefront of these changes and at times excited instigators of these disruptions. The Media Specialists Association of the Philippines was founded on the vision of a unified industry, an organization that would serve as a leader, guide, collaborator, catalyst in an ever-evolving industry. We are proud of successfully staging 2 empowering media congresses. It's actually very close to my heart because I was very much involved in the first 2, and that was very, very difficult. The first one held in 2013, a one-day event in Resorts World. It carried the theme, A Brave New World. It focused on the digital revolution and media finding its place in it. The follow-up Media Congress in 2015 became 2 days. Again, same venue, Resorts World, which sought to validate media agencies' evolved role, finding the sweet spot between convergence of technologies and media, and that influence in shaping messaging, a happy confluence of people, ideas, and emerging strategies. And so I asked myself, together with the rest of the programs committee, what questions should we ask? Media landscape has changed, and media agencies are ready. We should take the lead. We are the most equipped to guide our clients and their businesses for more transformative, innovative, collaborative partnerships. This year's theme, as mentioned by our chair, Ms. Venus, is ascendant, a powerful word that captures where we are now, rising in influence and power. As such, we endeavor to craft a whole new dimension of learning for all our delegates. This year, we're quite ambitious. We're going to Baguio, and we're aiming for about 2,000 delegates, majority of which would come from the client side, marketers who will appreciate the role of media specialists and organizations that they play in building their businesses and business objectives. We also expect a fair number of media practitioners and partner suppliers who want to understand how media influences from a holistic point of view. Lastly, we welcome people from the academe, students and educators, for they would want to see real-life applications of insights and trends. I'm happy to announce, not just as EMSA president, but also as the head of the programs committee, that we will be offering fresh voices and different perspectives for this year. We have identified 4 learning buckets on how media influences behavior, culture, business, and the future. At this note, I just want to thank Sir Ed and Ms. Margot, together with Mary, because they helped us craft the buckets for this year's Media Congress. It goes to show how collaborative we are for this Congress. On behavior, we aim to understand the shifting preference of the market. What are their needs, wants, desires, and the skill to anticipate and then adapt. There will also be insights on the new standard of expectations of people and how to hone the necessary skills to improve the products and services in pursuit of customer delight. Speaking of customers, we'll be tackling the state of wallet of the Filipino consumer. Representatives from NSO, SWS, Philippine Statistics Office, global and local research gurus, we will all try to understand how Juan de la Cruz today is spending their money. What's also their mindset? Stimulating questions such as this will be under the behavior bucket. On culture, we aim to gain a better and more objective analysis on how media influences and reshapes the Filipino mindset. In a society where people are always connected, with services and products ordered on demand, how can we take advantage of this? And what would be the right value we can offer for the customer in a battle between quantity versus quality? How about social media? From relationships to revolutions. The way in which Facebook and other social media platforms influence and change the people, culture across the globe. How do we approach content, creativity in a digital economy? Of course, media has a lot of driving influences on business. different media have unique use strengths, and how they've evolved in different screens, platforms, and even formats, given specific brand objectives. How about global innovations like Grab, Uber? They're agile enough to address local needs. Companies that innovate faster than their competitors. What are their secrets? What are their strategies? Our country is seeing unpredictable variations because our world is not moving in a linear journey. Media can also be a big influence on audience preference, and in turn leads to sales profits. We can better understand this if we know how to properly track KPIs that impact business results. A session will be devoted on a highly controversial topic of effective industry measurement. Finally, we will be discussing the future, what it holds for the media agencies, our evolving role, and the presentation and the preservation of our value to the clients, future-proofing our careers as media planners and buyers. Are we moving to end-to-end integration again? Are we reaching out a full circle? How about the consultancy groups? Should we compete or complement? On media vendor side and clients, what does the future look like? We want them to reflect. Should they act up like a startup or like a turnaround company? Will they disrupt or be disrupted? With the intangible flow of data and information and rapid changes, how can clients and business balance their business decisions today versus tomorrow? We have invited speakers who can offer new insights to these burning issues through the collective effort of the organizing committee. We are in the process of reeling in exciting personalities and towering figures that can give us global frame of reference. We are looking at men and women who are at peak of influence and power in their respective fields, who will definitely be engaging and inspiring. Wouldn't it be exciting to pick the creative minds, for example, of a global business maverick? Or how about a face-to-face with one of the Time magazine's top 100 most influential people in the world? In the last Congress, we were able to bring Christy Lustau. Hi, Army. This is the caliber of keynote speakers that we are in talks. We're trying to get in Christian Amanpour, maybe Anderson Cooper, or Becky Anderson. Should we pull this off, we will truly make a spectacular event. That's not just the only thing that we need to look forward for this year's Congress. For Ascendant, we're bringing back the CEO Forum. Kevin Walsh, APAC CEO of Cara. Punit Arora, Group M CEO. Chuk Chang, APAC CEO, Omnicon Group. Sorry, you can see. Mike Amor, APAC, Havas Media Group. And Jerry Boyle, CEO, APAC, Publicis Media. Sorry. Jerry Boyle.
Name's Harry.
Okay, sorry. This list just came in 5 minutes ago. Sorry for that. Okay. Now, we will also be employing different talk formats to ensure a lively learning discussions. Talk types like TED Talks type, panel discussions, town hall format, he said, she said, debate, case study format, show and tell, and the likes. Not only that, but we will be implementing a more effective feedback system wherein the attendees can engage with our speakers and MSAP in real time through various means like social media, end of talk automatic surveys, and live Q&As. This early on, but rather a community endeavor that will realize our vision for a world-class and professional media industry. This year, media agencies must finally and fully embrace our role as the leaders of this transformative industry. We must wholeheartedly and responsibly wield this unparalleled level of influence. We must rise to the challenge as a united front because we are Ascendant. Thank you very much, and see you all in September 6 to 9 in the City of Pines. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our MSAC President and Program Head, Ms. Gladys Pasidillo. Now, as Ms. Gladys mentioned a while ago, Ascendant, the theme Ascendant is the rising power. And with that rising power is our responsibility to evolve, to better to better serve our customers and the Filipino people. And again, let us give a big hand to Ms. Gladys for the meeting. The Media Congress happens every 2 years, as mentioned a while ago, and the first ever Media Congress was launched in 2013. And this year marks the third of getting together the marketing industry's experts and professionals. With only 4 months left, tama ba? 4 months? It's almost June. Lapit ng 4 months. Sakto sa City of Pines in Baguio. And 4 months left before the 2017 Media Congress. The entire MSAP committee sets high standards in delivering only the best content and experience to its delegates. Under the Media Congress, the ICE Awards was launched 2 years ago. And ICE Awards is an award-giving body that aims to recognize the best media practices in the industry. And to talk about more about the 2017 ICE Awards, we have Ms. Hermie De Leon, Vice Chairperson of the 2017 Media Congress and ICE Awards Committee Chair, and Mr. Onel Querijero, Media Director of Starcom Media West Group.
Hello everyone. The second ICE Awards is going to happen on September 9. This is the first time that we're going to do the red carpet. And being the culminating activity of the Media Congress, we're going to make it big. I have here Onel to share with us what in store for everyone on the ICE Awards.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hermie. So, what is the ICE Awards? So it's basically, it means 3 things. It's an acronym for the words insights, creativity, and effectiveness. So this is the only media awards initially for the media planners and buyers in the industry. But through the leadership of Ms. Hermie and the board of MSAP, what we did as well for this year is to make it bigger and better. The objectives of the ICE Awards are as follows. We want to recognize great and exemplary works of all media and now media-related organizations. As we mentioned several times, this is a collaboration between our media partners and clients. We want to inspire as well media practitioners to pursue excellence and uphold integrity of work all the time. And last but not the least, we want to constantly improve the quality of work by competing with the best in regional and global competitions. So, 2 years ago, we had these 5 categories that we entered. Multimedia, single medium, activation, product content, and digital. But being consistent of being bigger and better for this year, what we did was to add data and not-for-profit campaigns. Then I'm so very proud to also say that aside from the gold, silver, and bronze awards, we have decided to choose also the best in insight, best in creativity, best in effectiveness, and I think this is something that we all want: the Media Agency of the Year and the Advertiser of the Year. So these are the dates that the case study should have been implemented. So as the ICE Awards is a 2-year event, so it covers for 2 years, starting way back May 2015 to June 2017. Submission dates will be in July, early bird first and second week, and then the regular will be fees will cover July 16 to 30. And as mentioned, the awards date, and in my very biased opinion, okay, if there's one night that you should be all there, it will be September 9 in Baguio. Mura lang po. Okay. If you notice, our cost of it's 5K, and then still meron pa rin package ba yan, pag 5 entries na 25,000. It's still very, very competitive versus the other awards. Competitive talaga. Okay, who can join? Oh, this is very important. Okay. Previously, the ICE Awards were limited to MSAP members only. Now, through collaborative reasons namin, what we did was to open this up to you guys, meaning all the creative agencies of the MSAP members, plus all the media partners and its organizations, the KBP, GMA7, UPMG, OAAP, OMAG, and IMAP. So we do encourage you guys to join this award. How to join? Basically, go to our website. It's live now, as I was told. It's www.iceawards.com.ph. You can upload the entry there. And with Ms. Gamboa, I saw her, Madam, for all your payments po, please pay to the Ad Foundation of the Philippines. Aside from the gold, silver, and bronze, all the gold winners are eligible to become platinum winners. And so gold, and then there's a platinum, that's the highest score. And then from gold to platinum, we will choose now for the Grand Prix that we will help enter into the international awards. So these are the samples of the awards to be given. We have also changed that. Previously, it's basically the Blue Mountain type of awards. Now it's really ice. So we have changed that as well. Nag-melt na daw. So here's basically the working committee led, as mentioned by Ms. Fernie. I'd like to recognize as well Erica, Michael, Carla, Memo, and Erwin as part of our group. And last but not the least, this is basically our call for entries.
Our call for entries posters will be around, will be distributed to all the agencies and to all the partners. Looking forward to have you in the ICE Awards.
Alright, thank you so much, Ms. Fermi De Leon and Sir Onel Querejero. But before we continue, I just would like to acknowledge the presence of Assistant Secretary Mr. Ricky Alegre. Morning, sir. And now to talk to, or not to talk about the 2017 Media.congress sponsorship opportunities that are offered to this year's Congress. May we please ask Ms. Pam Bauza and Mr. Jam de Guzman up on stage. Ms. Pam and Sir Jam.
Thanks, Nix. Okay, now that you have seen how exciting Media Congress will be on September 6 to 9, Jam and I will pretty much present how can we be partners in terms of what are the opportunities there. Okay, to start off, if it's gonna work. Hello. Am I pressing the wrong button? There we go. Okay, to start off, we're looking at title sponsorship. So we are looking at 2 major sponsors and 3 minor ones who will get to enjoy not just on-ground, online, and on-ground, online, and on-air, but also in terms of registration fees. Up to 10 to 15 members, but of course, as Onel said, we are in media. We're very much negotiable, depends on the package. We're looking at meal sponsors. Right now, we have 6 available slots. Right now, I think all the welcome cocktails by Philippine Star lunch dinner have been already confirmed. So we're now looking at ICE Awards now. But don't despair because we still have we can still give you right to hold after parties. So that will be for unlimited booze, which is the most fun part for 2 nights. The sponsorship doesn't just stop there. We're also looking at a lot of opportunities, like in this case, pit stops for gasoline stations. It would be nice to hear, let's say, the official pit stop of the 3rd Media Congress of the year. Wi-Fi connection, because we want to be connected. We're in media, we always want to be connected. Mobile phones for the committee, as we're not going to be there to watch but to work. Transportation to move delegates from point A to point B, Manila to Baguio. And of course, because of the cool weather, we would need unlimited coffee. And non-alcoholic beverages such as soft drinks, non-carbonated and carbonated ones. Snacks, food trucks, so it's either salty and sweet, and alcoholic beverages. But I got a tall order from Miss Hermie that it should be after sessions. No alcohol during sessions. Of course, since we're expecting more than 2,000, it would be nice to have ID for each one of us, and ID lives as well. What's that? Pen and memo. So nothing beats pen and paper when it comes to conference like this, and notebook if you want to be generous. Official jacket because of the weather calls for it. Official shirt and survival kit. So such as maps, places to go to, the ins and outs of Baguio's. Loot bag, since we're going to have a Baguio market, right, Jan?
Yes.
Okay. So we will need bag to carry all our shoppings. Go bag, because it's Baguio, we want to be ready, so we're going to have go bags. So we're looking for sponsors for flashlights, energy bars, water. Okay, Jan will discuss about the venue rights.
Alright, thanks, Pam. Okay, so aside from all the exciting sponsorshipable branding opportunities that Pam has mentioned, we also have several other opportunities available. These are for media partners or advertisers. These are areas essentially around the perimeter of the venue, which is the convention center. So we will be having a media marketplace. This will essentially be the area where our major sponsors will be able to really talk about and sell their platforms to the delegates. We will have a Baguio marketplace. So as mentioned earlier, we will be having the local Baguio sellers, the arts, crafts. We will have a dedicated area for them. And actually, we thought of it as a Saturday market, but actually we plan to have it all throughout the entire Congress. So from Wednesday pa lang po, when the delegates come in, it's just registration for them at the meantime, but they can already go and browse around our Baguio marketplace. Other possible areas, well, of course, smoking areas, depending on regulations of the city, an internet lounge, and many other OH inventories near the area of the convention center and Baguio Manor. And in behalf of Mr. Manny, I'll also remind everyone that we will have a sports activity. This will be on the 9th, the Saturday, prior to the ICE Awards. So from the morning until the afternoon, we will have various activities ongoing. What we have identified will be the golf tournament for the avid golfers, of course, out there. Frisbee, ultimate Frisbee for the really active types. And then for the fun-loving ones, the bubble football. Second try. So for both the exhibits and the sports, we are mapping out the opportunities in the packages that are